10 seconds.
And we are off. Okay, it looks like NeoJet's taken a quick lead, and he's pulling around the first checkpoint. Oh, somebody's just overtaken. I think NINJEDY and NeoJet are 1 and 1. They're neck and neck. NeoJet
Notably,
taking
Ricky
over.
Tiki with a very slow start there. Big delay to the start. Not sure exactly what happened there, but we'll see if they're able to bring it back here. But like you said, NeoJet and NINJEDY right in the front. NeoJet chasing through that bottom corner.
You can see them in like right in front as well. Oh my gosh, a little bit of throttle difference there. Braking early, braking later, taking the corner tighter, taking it a bit wider. So yeah, two slightly different lines happening here, but very close, very equal. NINJEDY is throwing it around those corners, using those main thrusters. It's hard to keep up. I think NINJEDY. Sorry, you carry on. No, NeoJet just ahead. Only half a second between them. You carry on.
Yeah, them right on top of each other. Noticeably, Ricky Tiki almost half a lap behind already. So huge delay start there and a little bit slower going around. Meanwhile, NeoJet and NINJEDY still not letting up on this fight.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Ricky Tiki finish this race and get the points on the board, but NINJEDY is coming up just 200 meters. Oh no, not 200 meters, just a few hundred meters behind NeoJet. I can't see him in the view at the moment, but he's taking it a little bit slow. I think he can gun it a bit faster, to be honest. He needs to roll a bit harder. He needs to pull back a bit quicker. He's taking a little bit easy. He's quite tight, but yeah, I feel like there's a bit of drag on NINJEDY's flying style at the moment. He needs to add some boost to really catch up.
Definitely, and notably, NeoJet has accelerated that lead to about almost 3 seconds after that second lap. So NeoJet much further ahead now, and Ricky Tiki coming around to complete lap number 2 in a moment. And we've still got this fight with NeoJet and NINJEDY, but right now NeoJet very smooth racing.
Yeah, I think NeoJet's just got better boost management on this first track at the moment. So he's just managed to string all the checkpoints together, managed to connect all of those dots so that his boost isn't wasted trying to correct if he takes a corner or makes a mistake. Whereas NINJEDY, I think, ran out of boost or isn't using the boost quite as efficiently, which is why he's fallen behind a bit. You can already see just the velocity that NeoJet is taking through those corners.
Finish. You have completed the race. 10 seconds.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, absolutely nailed it. There we go. We are off, ladies and gentlemen. NeoJet, NINJEDY, and Ricky Tiki around the first corner. Who's going to take this one home?
Well, they've certainly survived. A little bit of difficult visibility here. We could just about barely see them, but they're pulling through. Really like tail to nose. Really impressive.
There you go. So I can see Ricky Tiki behind, I believe, NINJEDY. It's a little hard to tell here. But yeah, all three of our racers are well and truly on their way. It looks like NINJEDY may be ahead at the moment. We'll find out. Oh, there we go. I think that might be a NeoJet that just did a pass on them through that corner. So very smooth from them.
Very nice overtake. And you can see as well, Ricky Tiki struggling with those corners, whereas NINJEDY and NeoJet, I think they know how to control this track. Oh, and NINJEDY's taken a bit of a tumble. Survived,
we're still alive.
Survived.
Yeah, we're alive, but obviously that distance now is going to get much further extended as NeoJet is going to be our first one across the finish line with a 1 minute and 9 seconds, followed by NINJEDY 5 seconds over. So that was a fight there between NeoJet and NINJEDY. We'll see how long it takes for Ricky Tiki to come through and about how far behind they are.
Yeah, I hope Ricky Tiki survives. Like I said, there he is, 1 minute 27, and so there's quite a spread in this pack now, which is unexpected. We did say at the start that it would be a lot closer this race, and now I think it's all about that discipline. So NINJEDY can't overcook it.
Someone exploded.
Oh,
someone just exploded. That is a NeoJet explosion right on the top of that mailbox. Oh!
Just as I was saying, you just got to not overcook it. Just as I was saying, you got to be disciplined. And NINJEDY's just got to fly it home now. Ricky Tiki's got to control the ship, and NINJEDY's just got to fly it home, and we've got points on the board. NeoJet DNF.
slow, unfortunately. Firstly, after that first lap, you know, NeoJet and NINJEDY were fighting for quite a while. About halfway through the lap, NINJEDY had that collision that slowed him down quite a lot. And then NeoJet, the second lap, just around that mailbox, catching on to that, you know, those little antennas that you see in the top of some of those. As right now, NINJEDY is going to come around to finish lap number 2. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. 1 lap remaining. Ricky Tiki looks about like 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, but flying steady. I think he's got a bit more control of the ship now. He's tending to use that Samtastic TM drift style at the moment. He's pushing it to the limits a little bit. I'm seeing a little bit of, you know, the blackout coming around. So I think it's pushing quite tight, these corners. As we said, there are some very sharp turns, whereas NINJEDY's managing those Gs a bit better. He's rolling his ship, pulling back, and then rolling his ship and pushing forward. So so those Gs means that he's not pushing too hard, and he can maintain control of his character as well as his ship. Whereas Ricky Tiki, I think, is just a little bit less stable and a little bit less in control, but doing well to stay alive, really.
Finish. You have completed the race. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Can I do it? 2, 1. And go! And not quite as good as you, Croncy, I'm afraid, with the delay.
That was good. Hey, from my perspective, that was fantastic. That was great.
NINJEDY coming slowly behind. Oh, very close overtake. Just near NINJEDY just overtaking Ricky Tiki. Ricky Tiki taking it very easy. NINJEDY doing a pitch turn, losing control, rolling it upside down and around. Is he still on the track? He's just pulling it underneath. NeoJet is a little bit more composed, and yet he's just behind NINJEDY. NINJEDY is pushing it.
Yeah.
Ricky Tiki taking that drifter's paradigm, taking that drifter's sort of approach again. NeoJet drifting around, whereas NINJEDY is really gutting it. We've got NINJEDY in the lead, NeoJet a close second, and Ricky Tiki taking up the 3rd spot. And we're going up stairway, up to heaven, pulling back on the throttle, shoving it down. Oh, he's nearly he's just got it over there.
Yeah, a little bit slow on the come down there. No, I want to point out, though, specifically on the second turn that we had very much earlier, just an absolute masterful overtake from NINJEDY, as NeoJet was much further ahead. And then since then, NeoJet has not been able to catch up. Obviously, that attack there at Heaven did not go well for him either. NINJEDY is going to be the first one across the finish line there with 1 minute and 9 seconds. 2 seconds behind is NeoJet.
Yeah, NeoJet's taking in quite a lot of speed through this corner, really pushing those main thrusters. NINJEDY rolling to keep control, and NeoJet just cutting over and under the canyon, really cutting close to those rocks. These two are really hot on it. NINJEDY cutting right through to the checkpoint corner as well. These two are showing a masterclass of how to race these Auroras. And for those of you who don't know, say, you know, I want to race fast, I want to race in a Razor, I want to race in an M50. Just look how fast these Auroras are going, really showing exactly what these ships can do. NINJEDY up, going up to heaven, pulling down and going back down to the slalom. NeoJet following very close behind. NINJEDY just missing that crane. NeoJet rolling to try and control. NeoJet's just lost control. He has to go back to the check.
Missed checkpoint. Yeah, missed checkpoint and missed checkpoints at Heaven there for NeoJet. Had to go back and redo it, but NINJEDY just textbook over that checkpoint. It was just so smooth. And they've already crossed the finish line once again for lap number 2, 2 minutes and 14 seconds. NeoJet way behind. Ricky Tiki coming up to Heaven now. There is possibly going to be a case in lap number 3 of Ricky Tiki maybe gaining some distance on NeoJet and pulling further towards second, but NINJEDY is just so far ahead now.
Yeah, NeoJet just coming through this third lap, final lap now, so just through the checkpoint. Whereas NINJEDY's just tearing it up. I think NINJEDY should just take it easy a little bit now. Use that leadership economy as Splend says. Action camera's down again. Action camera can't keep up with this track. This is so exciting. NINJEDY rolling, pulling tight, pulling thrust up, pitching up. Got to make sure that he avoids the crane, avoids the floor, pulling through the slalom. I think NINJEDY's on the final few turns before he gets round to the final checkpoint. Taking it easy now. And rolling it for the final checkpoint and through to the finish line. So NINJEDY finishing in 3 minutes and
Finish. You have
30
completed the
seconds,
race.
1 minute 4 for that lap. And yeah, going to be a little while before NeoJet crosses that finish line as well.